Hello, Seminole County, and welcome to another star-studded event of Chamber Me Anything. I'm here with Pam Hargis from Focal Point Coaching. She has joined us this morning. Cheers, Pam.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, that's good.
We have to enjoy our Zaza coffee for sure. They bring it to the office for us once a week, and you too can get office delivery of Zaza coffee. Just visit cafezaza.com. I love their espresso. It's delicious.
Great.
And I know that you are a big fan as well.
Yes. Always visited them at the airport.
Yeah, very good. So Pam, do you even know how you got on this show today?
I believe I referred a number of members to the chamber, and one of them actually joined. Star Williams.
Star Williams from Star Studded Realty, which is why we're having a star-studded show today.
That's great.
So Pam, tell me a little bit about what you do at Focal Point Coaching and how that works into your business of telling people about the chamber.
Well, Focal Point Coaching is where I help business owners as well as executives, and believe it or not, even high school students, with everything from time management, goal setting, starting their business, ending their business. Believe it or not, there are times when people need to exit their business, and then of course giving them that proverbial kick in the you-know-what to get their business going in the right direction. And how does that connect with the chamber and referring partners is very integral. Networking is huge. In fact, that's one of the things I love doing, is being able to connect people together and be able to help them grow, and whether it's me or anyone else that's helping them grow. And so that's why I feel the chamber is a good way for that to happen.
That is one of my favorite things too, and I actually had the privilege of sitting in on one of your seminars recently about networking, and you gave some fantastic tips on networking, and I loved how you have a goal when you go in to network. Why is that important?
Well, you have to have goals for everything. I mean, let's face it, why do we work? So we can have fun and do things personally, right? So we have to have both personal and business goals, but specifically to the networking, a lot of times people go in, Christy, to networking events and they're there for the great Zaza coffee, or they're there for just mixing and mingling with their friends, when in reality, when we talk about your return on energy or your ROE, that's what I look at a lot, and that is, what am I getting out of this? And so if I don't have a goal for when I go into these events and I don't have my little business card holder handy, but I literally have a goal of meeting 5 to 7 people at every networking event, whether they're brand new to the chamber like Star was, or if they're someone that I know, but maybe I really don't know them. That's part of my goal too. And so I put those cards in my business card holder right in the very front, and that way I know that I've achieved my goal. And it may be that first 30 minutes at the beginning of the networking session, or it may be even after the networking session that I'm meeting my goal.
That's a great tip, and I hope that other people actually get to see your workshop on networking as well. And so they can always be checking out our website and your website to see where you're appearing next.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so now that we did a little bit of business, let's do a little bit of fun.
Sure.
Are you ready?
I'm always up for it.
Okay, so I have one of my favorite games is called Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Okay.
Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Okay, so I know a little bit about you, so I'm going to ask you some would you rathers that I probably already know the answer to, but...
Oh, this could get dangerous.
Pam, would you rather live lakeside or coastal?
That was easy. We just moved to the Intercoastal, and we traded the St. Johns River for the Intercoastal, and so yeah, I would rather live Intercoastal side, not necessarily beach side though. So yeah, we love saltwater fishing.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm angling there for an invitation to your new house. So let's see, what else do I know about Pam? Pam, do you prefer prints or solids?
I am a prints type of person, a color type of person. In fact, this is probably as muted as I typically would go. And so that kind of matches my personality, I think, where I like to wear things that not necessarily like look at me, but just something that matches my style and my way of doing business.
I think that that is completely accurate because you are very vibrant in your business and you're very vibrant when you walk into a room with the way you're dressed. And I know I did ask you to dress a little more muted today so we could be on camera, but that's one of my favorite things about you is that you have this bright light when you enter a room, whether it's your personality or your clothing. I do love that about you.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's another fun one. And this hopefully might be the last one. If you had a superpower, would you prefer the superpower to be invisibility or flying?
Well, being invisible, while it has a lot of great attributes for it, that's just not my style. And so when I look at osprey and eagles and things like that and how they're just so majestic and flying against the wind and just kind of hovering above the landscape and being able to see everything at one time, to me that's what I would prefer, is to be able to fly. Because I like to be able to see things at a bigger stance and be able to understand what's going on around me. But then also I like the freedom. I do not fit in a box well. And so the freedom of being able to float and fly and just go wherever without restraints or constraints, that's pretty cool to me. So I would say flying.
You know, I knew all of those answers ahead of time, Pam.
Am I that transparent?
I think that you just kind of wear yourself on your sleeve out there, and so people that are looking for coaching services, they would be well suited to have you as their coach.
Thank you.
Because that's definitely your wheelhouse.
Thanks.
So thank you so much for supporting the Seminole County Chamber, Pam. We appreciate all of our members. We appreciate our new members, our existing members, and we hope that we continue to grow with you and with our entire region. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for the Zaza coffee. Thanks
Cheers.
for sharing. Cheers.